Hi there. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the US stock market and how you can invest in the US stock market using the Bamboo app. Now, Bamboo is a fintech app that you use to invest in the US stock market. It helps you buy and sell different type of investment products on the that are listed on the US stock exchange. So it is available for Ghanaians and it is also available for Nigerians. The only difference is that if you're in Nigeria, you can as well invest in the NGX, which is the Nigerian Stock Exchange on Bamboo. But if in Ghana, you cannot invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange on Bamboo. There are other apps on the market for that. Now, why the US stock market? The US stock market provide a wide range of investing opportunities for beginner investors and also professional investors. Now, for someone like me who is a beginner investor, I like to call myself beginner investor because I I cannot pride myself of being a professional investor, even though I know my way around and I know I have a financial plan and I have an investment goal that I follow. I cannot consider myself a professional investor. Now, there's a term for my style of investing, which is passive investing. Now, passive investing is when you invest in the stock market. That is, you buy instruments like the ETFs, mutual funds, index funds, whatever investment instrument that is available that fits into your investment goal. You buy it and then you let it just sit there and whilst it grows because there are systems that has been put in place to make your money grow and also invest your money into different stuff. Now, the other type of investing is also called active investing. Now, basically, active investing is what you would say, for instance, forex traders do, where they just buy and sell. They're constantly on their monitors, they're constantly on their laptops trying to check the trends and then time the market to whether to buy or sell. Now, I do passive investing, and passive investing helps me because I don't have the time to come and study companies' financials. So, for instance, there is a mutual fund. So, first of all, let's take it slow. Let's break it down. What is a mutual fund? So, a mutual fund is a fund that is created by a group of people. So, they create this fund towards a specific goal. So it could be investment. It could the fund's objectives could be targeted towards specific type of investment. So that is a mutual fund. Now, under those mutual funds, they have different types of investments. They have index funds and then they have ETFs as well. So ETFs are exchange traded funds. So this is where the passive investments come in because one, ETFs have lower expense ratios. So expense ratios or is a ratio that you pay for, we normally in a layman's term we can call it management fee. So that is an expense ratio. So the lower the expense ratio, the more profit you're going to make on your investment. Now ETF is exchange traded fund. Now ETFs as a collection of different companies that is put into a bucket, whereby you, the individual, or you, the investor, can buy a fraction of that bucket. So this type of investment is really, really good for beginner investors because it gives you a lot of diversification. So ideally, if you were to buy, for instance, VOO is an ETF. So if you are to buy VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500, VOO would give you 500, would automatically invest, whether you invest, let's say, $100, VOO automatically invests your $100 into 500 different companies in the US. And whereas if you're using $100 to active invest, you're going to invest to get that $500. It means you have to invest in all these 500 companies with your 100 CDs. So it always makes sense for beginner investors to put money into ETFs rather than actively investing it or buying individual stocks on their own. So ETFs are a safer way to build your portfolio up and then you can see your money and then let your money grow for you, and then you can also call yourself an investor. So now we are going to go into the Bamboo tutorial, how to use the Bamboo app to invest into the US stock market. So I am going to do a tutorial on the Bamboo account setup, the verification basics, things that you need when you are verifying your account, linking your bank accounts or payment method, funding your mobile money wallet as well, using debit card or transfer, navigating the Bamboo dashboard, how to search for US stock market on the Bamboo app, buying your first US stocks as well, the minimum deposit that you need to start, um, the dividend type of investments which are on the US stock market that you can find on the Bamboo app as well, the fees that the app itself charges, and what the withdrawal process and the terms and conditions that's associated with um, the Bamboo app. If you tap on the Bamboo app, that's after you're done downloading it on either the Play Store or the App Store. This is the interface you're going to see. It says Dream, Invest, and Leave. So we're going to create accounts. So this is the countries you can choose from: Nigeria, Ghana. We are in Ghana, so we'll just choose Ghana. Um, these are the personal details. So you have to fill your official name, your official last name, gender, date of birth. If you're a citizen of Ghana, you state that as well. Your phone number, your email address, and then your password. Make sure you choose a strong password. The referral code here, I'll provide my referral code on the video so that you can put in. So that also gives me some points from Bamboo, knowing that uh, my people joined in the Bamboo investing community. So yeah, basically this is just it for the interface, and this is the first part. If you're about to register on Bamboo, these are the key information that you will need, and then you would have to input those information. Okay guys, so if you sign in, it's going to show you something like this: what's new on Bamboo. You're going to get all these what's new on Bamboo, the live feed. This is how the live feed will look like, the community, um, the extent traded hours. All of these informations are information that you need to take your time and go through before you do anything. So as it stands, this is how your dashboard is going to look like. You have USD wallet and Ghana cedis wallet. So this is where your deposit is going to be made from. So for instance, if you want to deposit Ghana cedis into it, you're going to come on here. It's loading. Good. So you're going to come on here, and as you can see, these are my transactions in the past. So you are going to tap on deposit here, and then you're going to input the amount. Make sure that you're depositing in Ghana cedis, because it will reflect in your Ghana cedis wallet. So when you reflect in your Ghana cedis wallet, let's say you're depositing 100 cedis, you follow the prompt, it is going to, Flutterwave is going to deposit the money instantly into your account. Now when you finish that, you have to come here, you have to come to USD account, and you have to come to, you have to come back to the Ghana cedis account. If the money is in the account, now you come to transfer. So now what you're going to do is you are transferring the money from your Ghana cedis account into your US dollars account, because it's your US dollars that you would use to pay for the the investment that you're doing. So you come here and you say your USD account. So transfer to. So where are you transferring the money from? So over here, you notice that we are transferring it from our bank, our Ghana cedis account, into our USD account. So you just transfer the money, then you would be able to make the purchase. Now, if you want to see the US stock the US stocks, the stocks that are on the marketplace. These are all the US stocks that. So currently, these are the stocks that I am investing in. Um, this is going to be my watch list, and this is also all the other stocks. These are the featured stocks as well. However, if you want to see whatever stocks that you're looking for, you can come here. So your total amount is going to be here. Uh, yes, your total amount is going to be on here. So if you want to search for a particular stock or a particular stock, you can either do this. So you can either scroll, or you can type here with the ticker symbol and it will show. So for instance, let's say we are choosing the Vanguard S&P 500. You are going to do VOO, and it is going to load, and you're definitely going to see that this is the Vanguard S&P 500. So it is going to show you that, and then you can one second. Yeah, so then you can either buy or sell. That is, if you own it, you can sell it. If you have it, you can buy. You can buy. And so when you buy it, you're going to see here you can read their financials. And the good thing about Bamboo is whatever stats they have for you, you can easily read about different investing terms just so you can understand. So if you, for instance, if you see under the, if you're seeing, sorry, if you're seeing under the how do you call it, if you're seeing under the stock and you notice that okay, these are the stats of the stock. So the open value, when they say open, it means the value of the stock at the market open. Volume, the number of shares traded on the Nasdaq during the day's trading session. So this is the volume of shares that were trading on a particular day. So maybe a Monday, this is the number of volume of shares that was traded. So if you see something like high, this is the stock highest value during the day's trading. So then the highest trading that they've done in a day. So average volume, the average number of shares traded per day over 52 weeks on all exchanges. Low. So you go through all of these, the PE ratio, the stock's price per share to earnings per share ratio, and all of these, the dividend yield as well. um all of this you're going to find on there, which is going to help you to understand. The ownership is going to show you what you own, your total return on investment, all that. And then here you can also read news, all the news about the Vanguard S&P 500. So you're also going to, when you come here, when you click here, you're going to see the KYC. This is where your save cards, save the card. This is where it's going to be. Your account statement is going to be here. Tax document, your trades confirmation, all your other details are going to be here. Privacy agreement, all these other things, they are going to be here. And then also you need to understand that Bamboo itself is a fintech app, like I said from the beginning of this video, and it is brought to you by 10th Capital Investment. So 10th Capital Investment are the company that back the creation of Bamboo. So they own the Bamboo platform. So these are all the informations that you are going to be seeing. So it says you refer, you earn. So guys, if you want me to earn 2.5% of the US stock trade I trade, just please, I'll add the link to it so you can click on it, use my link to invest, to create an account on Bamboo so you can start investing, and they can give me some $2 somewhere. So yeah, that is going to be it for Bamboo. If you have any question on how to create the Bamboo app, let me know, and then I would explain further. So thank you. So just like any other investment, you need to know that there are risks involved in whatsoever investment that you choose to do. You know, you just have to know your risk level. You just have to know what you can tolerate, when it comes to your money. That is why for me, That is why for me, I always put my money into ETFs. ETFs are way safer ways to have your money invest um, in different type of companies than all picking individual stocks, and as well investing in other items. Now, the good thing about when you're investing in ETF is that, for instance, let's say I'm going back to video again. So let's say the Vanguard S&P 500, there's one company in there that's not performing well. The fund managers are going to take out that company and then replace it with another company that is doing well, that they've done all their research on, and they know that, okay, the projection for this company is going to help their fund, so they're just going to replace it with it. So in essence, when you look at it critically, there is no the risk level on ETFs are really low. So it is very advisable that you also do your research, and then you know which of the investment instruments fit your financial goal, because you need to have an investment goal. What is your goal? How much do you want to have at the end of each period, or maybe a decade or so? In how much do you want your portfolio to be worth? All those things give you an idea of how and where you should put your money. So basically, that is going to be it for the video. Okay, one other thing I would like to talk about is that you need to always psych your mind that investing is for the long term. So if you are investing and for you're looking for a quick return, it is not going to work for you, especially if you're passive investing. There are other ways to make quick returns on your money, which the risks to losing your money on those type of investments are very high, and I don't indulge in those type of investment. I always like to be passive with my money. So that is why I recommend the ETFs a lot. However, my recommendation, don't just take it, do your own research and see if it fits into your investing plan or your investing goals, so that it helps you make better decisions when you're investing in the US stock market. Okay, yeah, so that is it for this video. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me grow. It helps the algorithm suggest these kind of videos to other young investors like yourself who gladly watch the video, and I hope you like it, and I hope this video can help you and someone else. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.